Good evening, all. So let's imagine a world, right? So whatever action you take from the online perspective, so let's take from the uh, accessing your internet, browsing, or even uh, the communicating in an online. So each and every actions you take is having a digital copy of you, right? So this digital copy is not just like a profile or an account in an online perspective, but it's completely a full reflection of your digital presence in an online. So I'm here to talk about your digital twin, that is the future of cybersecurity, personalized cybersecurity system in future, right? So before getting into that moment, let's talk about how much time we are spending in an online. So as per the recent report, I saw that. So average person is almost spending 6 to 7 hours daily in an online, right? So majority of time is going into the social media. So that's where everyone is stepping into it. But beyond that social media, we are touching up on the emails or study and research levels, everything. But almost 6 to 7 hours we are spending time. So each and everything we are doing in an online is as a digital footprint trials at the back end, right? So that actually brings a lot of attackers into your structure. So next, the internet, right? So internet is friend or foe. So we know that internet is giving a very large access to a world. So wherever you want, wherever you need to access it, whatever data or informations, it is very easily accessible. But at the same time, it is also giving you made us vulnerable, very vulnerable, right? It's bringing the rise in cyber attacks and the rise in the identity theft and email issues, email securities, and a lot of scams and financial frauds are happening. So this is where the internet is almost like a double-edged sword. So both the side, we have good things, also we have a bad things, the attack level layers. So now what? Oops. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So how we are protecting ourselves right now from the digital world, right? So we have some perspectives. Let's put some strong passwords or multi-factor authentication, or even we are being cautious about what data needs to be shared in an online, right? So that is where our current structure is. That is how we are protecting ourselves in an internet or in a digital world. But what if you could do more than this, right? What if you can able to create your own personalized security systems that can protect you from the digital risk and cyber threats? Yes, I'm talking about the digital twin, the future of personalized cybersecurity system for you, right? So how exactly this guy works? So digital twin is, as I mentioned, it's a completely a digital copy of you sitting in an internet or it's in an online structure. So where it will completely reads your habit, whatever you do, whatever access you do from the internet level, and how much of information you are gathering and how much of information, what are the websites you are accessing it. So all those informations is present in this structure, right? So it knows, it keeps on learns you about your habits and your process and your internet habits and everything. It has the complete details about it. So not only about collecting the data, but it also works in protecting your informations, your digital informations, like your identity theft, or even if some attackers is hacking you, and it will just come in and tries to stop it before it goes into bigger impact. And it actually lets you to access online without having any issues against the cyber attackers and data breach. So what is the benefit? It got real benefit into it. So it is very personalized. Unlike other vendors or other third-party security systems, it actually works only for you, right? So it's not about the general antivirus or general some security solution systems which works for across the globe, all the users in general pattern, but this digital twin guy works only for you, and based on your habits and based on your internet digital informations. And it is proactive as well, right? It keeps on continuously learns. And one of the major benefit is you don't need to be a cybersecurity expert to stop all the cyber threats on it. So that your digital twin will take a moment into it, and it will, at the back end, it works and does all the proactive things and block all the abnormal activities which is happening against your identity theft and data. I'll give you a very quick real-time example on this beneficial part, right? In recent times, you must have heard this news. Techie from Bangalore lost 2.8 crores from his investment in his bank account, right? And the catchy point is, he came to know about this breach or this fraudulent activity only after 4 days. So that's a very pathetic information that he got, right? After 4 days, he knows about that he got hacked, and all his 2.8 crores is gone into cyber accounts. So what if this digital twin is in that place? It would have notified him at the very initial stage itself, hey, there is some abnormal activities happening against your account. So I'm going to stop this fraudulent transaction. That's it, done. So the cyber attack is completely stopped at the initial stage itself, right? So that is one real-time examples where this digital twin will adapt into it. So now what, right? So the technology is here. So whenever there is a new technology into our life, there is always comes the challenge and risk, right? So let's say how we can trust this digital twin, because this digital twin will be having all of your data, all of your informations with you. So whatever informations you have, you deal with it in an internet, you scrap from the internet, or you access internet. So everything your digital twin knows about it, right? So in this case, how this privacy and trust works. And when it comes to an organizations, yes, there are a lot of measurements, but when it comes to your personal stage, how you will control this data. So that's what, even though the technology is going high, you need to have your own control of your data. You need to keep a control what data you need to share to the technology, and what level of information the technology needs to know about you, and to take an action against it, right? So very classic example for this challenge and risk is, so it's been like 4 years the ChatGPT has been launched, I believe. So it's a new technology for 4 years back. So everyone was started using it, and still now many are using it. And it actually brings a lot of benefits to the users. They solve a lot of problems. But at the same time, there is a lot of technology risk and challenges were there, right? So once what happened is, in a security service company, there was a network engineer. He just copied a complete configuration of the network device and just pasted in the ChatGPT. The beauty of ChatGPT is the one user's input would transfer into another user's output, right? So that is the one thing you would say. But what happened here, exactly, it's like a data breach. So that user has completely added all the information about the customers, the network details and IP address, or whatever the information he got. To debug the issue, he just posted it. And also the similar case happened in Samsung, right? There was a developer who had just posted the complete production code into ChatGPT to just figure out what is to debug that issue. So this is another case. So this is how the technology is rise, the challenge and risk is also always comes with it. So now we are at the end of the slides. So now we know that there is a future of cybersecurity is very personal, right? So you need to know about what data you are sharing it. And the future of cybersecurity is not only depends on the strong password, or you need to rely on some big companies to save your data and your personal data, right? It's all about you need to have your own personal systems and habit to transform your data into a protected state. So that's what the future of cybersecurity is personal. It's all about you, your data, your safety. And as we are more into this, thinking about these kind of ideas, right? So that is where we bring the more shape our future and the shape digital world for a safer for everyone. So before closing this, I would like to add a very wise line about the things which I usually keep this line with me whenever there is a situation we have. So there is nothing called a free lunch. So if it is a free, then you are product or you are the victim of it. So just be vigilant and be proactive and don't be a victim against the cyber attacks. Thank you.